Hello Capricorn, welcome to your March 2019 reading. Thank you for joining me. This is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Let's get started on your oracle cards. From Les Vampires, you've pulled the card of knowledge. Now this card speaks about study, learning and education. So we'll see where this goes, but what I'm immediately feeling around this card is that it has an energy of perhaps being an institution, or you're involved with an institution of higher learning, or you're a student, you're studying. I get a need to, I feel like I'm speaking to someone here who is either in college or a school, university, or is thinking about it. Now, from the Dark Goddess Oracle, we have the card of Medusa, which is all about appearances. It's the archetypal narcissist of Greek origin. This Gorgon would petrify anyone foolish enough to meet her gaze, which she actively encouraged. Her reign only ended when she was decapitated by Perseus. So legendary was her power that depictions of her head appear on buildings and shields to ward off evil spirits and physical harm. So with this one, it's about pursuit of gratification from pure vanity, being an attribute that must be, very wearing indeed. An excessive need for admiration, coupled with a grandiose self-important attitude, may have stripped away understanding and compassion. So with this one, it's about fooling others, maybe even fooling yourself into believing that you are the trophy. But the thing is, it's for you. You've taken, I'm picking it up as you, but it's more likely someone around you. I feel like this is someone around you, Capricorn, and they're very much in love with an idealized self-image that they've carefully created. You know, Medusa understands what it is to be beautiful and admired, and she also recognizes that the image that she portrays masks a wounded self. So with this one, it's seeing beyond the mask, seeing beyond someone who may be self-obsessed. You may, Capricorn, have judged a book by its cover, but the true treasure will be found if you look deep beyond appearances. So with this, the message is get out of a narcissistic relationship. So if you're involved here, I pick it up as a narcissist, and it seems to be, it's either in a place where there is I get it, a school, university, something like that, or this is something that you are learning about. I could be talking about someone here who is doing research on narcissism and getting out of a narcissistic relationship. So let's see where this goes, Capricorn. I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite deck for your energy, and for the person that you've been dealing with here, I'll be using the Hanson deck. So let's get started, Capricorn. We'll focus in firstly on what you have brought to this situation in the past. What has Capricorn brought to this situation in the past? Past energy for Capricorn. I get that this person used their appearance and uses their appearance to lure, as a lure. Okay, we've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse as what you've brought to this situation in the past. So I feel like there's insecurities here. There's an energy here of someone who feels like and I pick it up mainly as this person actually, this narcissistic individual. There's an energy around them of feeling like, I feel like they have brought to you an energy of not feeling like you are enough. That's what I get with this person. But this is what they do. This is how they discard. I get this as narcissistic discardment. And whether you're a male or female here, Capricorn, I feel this is you and how you have been left feeling after being involved with this narcissistic individual. So let's have a look and see what this other person has brought to this. I get that. Let's see. Okay. Queen of Swords in reverse. This may be the person that you're dealing with. Could be an air sign. I've got air and earth here. I do feel around them that they are someone who is quite... They have this hidden side. You know, when you think about appearances and judging a book by its cover, the outside exterior of this is someone who is quite different than what they are on the inside. I get maliciousness, someone who acts out of bitterness. This is someone who has reacted to life in a very negative way. When the Queen of Swords is in the upright, there is wisdom gained from pain. This is someone who has gone through pain in the past, but they haven't really dealt with it. They haven't processed that pain. So it comes out as quite immature. And I also feel that this energy around them of that they lack wisdom, they lack insight about why they are the way they are. And for them, there's this kind of reckless energy. So let's see where you currently stand with this, Capricorn. Where does Capricorn currently stand with this situation? Where does Capricorn currently stand? Current energy for Capricorn. 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay, well, I like this because it speaks to me of lightening your load, releasing tension or stress. And I feel that this is what you want here, Capricorn. You want to be relieved of some burden that you've been carrying around. It seems to be in relation to this person and how they have made you feel as a result of. I get it as a discard, a narcissistic discard. Let's see how this other person, where they currently stand. It's Queen of Swords. Okay. All right. Well, at the moment, they seem to be focused on something else here, I feel. I want to get one more card. Current energy. Okay. They have the World in reverse and the 10 of Cups. So it seems like they are... I get them as someone who is... I get them as someone... The main thing that I pick up around them is a lack of achievement. They start things that they can't finish. With the World in reverse, it tells me that this person starts relationships but doesn't finish them. And there's no real closure given. And that's very typical narcissistic behavior. You know, they don't give closure. Let's take a look and see where you hope to stand with this in the future here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So for you, you're wanting positive changes. For you, you have felt stuck, stagnant. You feel like things are not moving in the right direction. But I do feel that you're hoping that there will be a lightening of your stresses here so that things can start changing for the better. I get it as change, karmic destiny. Let's see where this other person hopes to be in the future. The 3 of Rods in reverse. Okay, well, as a hope for their future, it's not particularly good. It speaks to me of this person returns. They return. This is why they don't give closure. Because they return, it's a very... And this could be, of course, you here hoping for something to return as well. This Wheel of Fortune, it gets cyclical. But I feel, as their hope here with the Three of Wands in reverse, it seems like there's something that hasn't... They seem to be a person here that makes plans. But the plans don't go through, they seem to fall apart. And so they seem to be someone who returns. I get them as... Well, I get it as that typical narcissist energy here of someone who doesn't give closure because they want to still keep you there, an option, something like that. Let's take a look. How do you view this person, Capricorn? How do you view this person? We have the Emperor. Okay. So you may see them as someone who's focused on maybe another person. Could be this Emperor character. I picked this up as another individual. Maybe you see them as focused on power, authority, older men, someone who seems to be it could be an Aries as well, could be an Aries. Let's see how this person is viewing you here, Capricorn. How's this person viewing you? Okay. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay. I do think that they view you as someone who has gotten wise to them. With the Seven of Cups is in the upright, it speaks about fantasy, illusions, daydreaming, fantasizing about what could be. But this person seems to see you as someone who has come back to reality here. And with the Six of Cups in reverse, it tells me that there's a letting go of the past good memories. So it seems to me like they view you as someone who has moved on and no longer feels... I get it as no longer feeling that, or focusing on the good memories. I get it as good memories. Okay, let's see what your doubts and fears are here, Capricorn. Doubts and fears for Capricorn. Three of Swords in reverse. So you are fearing that for you this will be difficult to get over. There has been heartbreak. I do feel that there has been an ending in the past. But as a fear here, I'm seeing that somehow you are feeling like you will find it hard to achieve forgiveness, that you'll find it hard to accept this loss and move on. But I've got this person as narcissistic. So let's take a look. What is this person's doubts and fears? This other person. The Lovers. Okay. So with them, they seem to fear love. They fear connection, partnership. For them, it's all very superficial. They don't really go very deep here. So they don't like... I get that they don't like partnerships that are deep. They like surface things that Well, I get it as this person's hiding. They're hiding their true identity, and if they would get into a relationship here that was truly a connection, a deeper connection, they would have to reveal what's beneath the appearance, what's beneath this Medusa mask here. Okay, let's take a look and see what the challenge is for you here, Capricorn. What is the challenge for Capricorn? What is the challenge for Capricorn? What is the challenge for Capricorn? What is the Queen of Wands in reverse? Okay. So there does seem to be someone around you, Capricorn, who isn't... I get them as someone who is had a knock to their self-esteem, maybe a blow to their ego. I feel like the challenge here is, well, possibly some jealousy as well. I feel I want to get one more card here on that challenge. The Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. As your challenge. Okay. Well, I think that what I'm picking up around this Knight of Wands here is about, I feel like you've been showing that side of yourself, maybe passion and enthusiasm, to somebody else in the past. It hasn't worked out. You're still trying to get over this ending with this. I've got them as a narcissist. And here's your challenge, saying that you should refocus on somebody else here. There's possibly a fire sign, a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. So what is the challenge for this other person? The Five of Swords as their challenge. Yeah, well, that's a very narcissistic card. This is someone who uses others. But the thing is, that as a challenge tells me that this is someone with some very hurtful ways of conducting themselves, especially when it comes to relationships. I've got them heartless, cold, ruthless, really, kind of conquesting. I feel like this is the type of person who kind of runs roughshod over lovers. That's what I'm getting. And the thing is, what they have to realize is that this is a false defeat, because while they may walk away feeling like they've conquered someone, or they've defeated this person, or they've gotten the upper hand, they haven't really, because in the end they're the ones that lose out, Capricorn. Remember, it's not you that's lost out here, it's this person, because every day they have to wake up to this kind of behavior. This is what they do, and they'll never be fulfilled. They'll never have a relationship that is fulfilling, long-lasting. Why? Because they fear. They fear that, because they don't want to be revealed. Okay, let's look. Before we go to part 2, we'll take a sneak peek here at the outcome. So if this is resonating, I hope that you join me in part 2. The link will be below in the descriptions box, and that will be on my Vimeo channel. So let's take a sneak peek here at the outcome, Capricorn. We've got the Four of Swords, King of Wands, and one more. And we also have the Page of Pentacles and the Hangman. Okay. So with this one, things look good for you. I feel that after a time of rest, of healing, of recovery, you'll start to get your confidence back, and I do feel like you're going to see things a different way and focus on a fresh start here, starting over, laying the groundwork for a solid foundation. So let's see what the outcome for this other person is. Page of Rods, Page of Wands. What is the outcome for this Queen of Swords. We have the Star in reverse. What is the outcome for this person? This Queen of Swords. And the Seven of Swords. Yeah. Well, they're just going to go off and do it again. Unfortunately, they're going to do it again with somebody else. The same thing. They can't seem to help themselves. This Seven of Swords tells me that this person is just someone who runs away. They start something with this Page of Wands. They come in very enthusiastic, very showing people a lot of attention. It's that love bombing stage, very playful energy, flirtatious. But with the Star in reverse, it tells me that this person underneath it all doesn't really feel like they can get themselves out of this behavior, or that things will get better for them. It's a very, underneath it, I feel that they're very, very pessimistic individual, very bitter, and it seems to me like they are someone who fails to see the good in others. And I feel with this Seven of Swords that if they seem to reach a stage in the relationship here where they just really run off. I feel like there's an energy here of running off with this Seven of Swords and Five of Swords energy. But I think that things look pretty good for you here, but there's this energy of needing to accept the end of something here. But again, I have this person as someone who may be a narcissist, and it's either in a place where you are learning, a student, a teacher, something like that, or it's something that you're gaining knowledge about this person's narcissistic nature. So we'll see where this goes in part 2. I hope that you join me there. The link will be in the descriptions box, and that will be on my Vimeo channel. If I don't see you there, Capricorn, then I wish you all the very best with this. And if you would like a personal reading, especially when it relates to you could be, I feel like you've been dealing with a narcissistic discard here, then please give me an email. My email is gypsyinsights@gmail.com, and I'll give you my rates for personal readings. So wishing you the best, Capricorn, and I will speak to you again very soon.